Hi guys. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I hope everybody is having a good Thursday. I hope you guys been having a good week. But welcome to the live, you guys. I'm Amber of the Queen of Queens Tarot, and I'll be reading for you guys today. I'm doing live tarot readings. I'm offering both love and general messages. Paid readings do receive priority, so if you guys would like a paid reading, my payment options are located in the description box. I also have my menu and guidelines in the description box as well, so if you are booking a paid reading, definitely peruse through that for your girl. I do accept tips, so if you guys would like to send in a tip, you can. I do have... What? What you saying?
Girl, I'm not singing.
I thought you were singing. What you saying?
I'm praying.
Oh. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let you get back to it. That's all right. I also do have guidelines for tips in the description as well. Just so you guys know, tips only ensure that a yes or no question is answered. I am going to offer free options as well. And it is one free option per person. And for the free options, you can get a free yes or no question. You can get Magic Baggie Messages from your person 3, or you could get 3 tea leaves. Hey Orlin C. How are you, boo? Alright, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I did see someone send something in PayPal before the live. Okay. I've been doing good, boo. Y'all, we reached the end of January. How has everyone's January been? I know, you know, like society-wise, a lot of things have been very crazy and unfortunate. But how have you guys' like own personal January been going? I don't know if I said it honestly, but yes, boo, you can get one. Hey, Michaela. Okay, so we have Michaela Bake. These are the only two that I see send something as of right now. So yeah. So we're gonna start with you guys. Oh yeah, Michaela, do you watch the channel? Thank you. Alright, so we are gonna do a love check-in for you, Michaela. Are you wanting to look just into your love life, or are you wanting to look into like a specific person, like a specific relationship? You can say something. What, that? Yeah, you can use it. I like it, but I'm gonna hurry up and use it up.
It's just not our scent, you know.
Yeah.
I guess we are good mind girls.
And I really like sweet scents. I really like sweet scents. Yeah. Like, I don't need too much. If it's a musk, I want a soft musk.
Exactly.
I don't need too strong, but you know.
It should not have been car vanilla.
Right, it should have been cashmere.
It should have been cashmere. It's not enough vanilla.
It's not really any vanilla at all.
No.
Like, it smells cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
dang, we should have got the
well, see, that's what I'm saying. We need to get like either like a vanilla pudding type body, like where it's heavy vanilla, very vanilla forward, or get the cake body butter. And I think that'll be. Let me turn this down.
I think we should get the. I like the cake.
Yeah, let's get the cake. I think that'll pair well with it.
Yeah. Yeah, something that can really drown out that cashmere.
Yeah, that cashmere is just punching.
And I'm hearing it's like heliotrope. Like, that's what it's in there too. Like,
it's heliotrope.
It's that note that is in your the snowflake sparkles.
No heliotrope in there though, I don't think. But maybe
it's something in there. But whatever that is that make that sparkle note in there, that's the same thing in there. Frosted, what was it? Frosted
clementine?
No, but it's not the frosted clementine though. It's something in there.
I'll tell you.
It's sparkling bergamot.
No, that's in the stars.
But that's what I wanted to say. It smelled like that. Yeah. And it smelled like cause that's in the stars is the dupe for which one? That one that they all crazy about. Baccarat.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
But that's what it smelled like to me, and that's why I'm like, I don't like it too much. Like, it's okay.
Yeah,
but that's what it smells like.
But that don't have no vanilla in it.
Yeah, but literally though, that's literally why would y'all call it vanilla? Because that's not it.
Right.
Okay, let me get Mexican.
I like the formula though. Like, I would get the unscented.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No.
You good? I'm sorry.
It's okay. You go.
I said I like the formula though. Like, I would get the unscented if I got it.
Yeah, because I do actually like the oil. I feel like it's really moisturizing, but I cannot do this. I can't do this thing. We should have got the cherry one.
The juicy.
The juice.
Whatever.
What was it called?
I think that's what it's called. Yummy.
Yummy, yeah. Not juicy. Yes, we should have got the yummy.
Okay.
I don't know. They make me feel like I don't know if I like they nose.
I don't love they nose either.
Yeah, like it's making me feel like the yummy could be nice, but I don't know. Sometimes the girls be saying stuff is nice just because it's viral.
That's true. But I don't know. Sometimes for their body chemistry, you gotta be a certain, but it's a certain type, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, we like sweet stuff too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let me jump in. Okay, let me start. All right, y'all. Let's see. Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. Spirit. What is the current energy between Michaela and A? What's the energy between Michaela and A? We have number 42 here, and it says, don't you know that I choose you over anybody else? When you're not around, it's just bad for my health. I'm good on my own, but with you, I'm something else. And this is the 6 of Wands. We have number 7 here, because she walked like a boss, talked like a boss. Manicured nails to set the pedicure off. She's fly effortlessly. So I will say 6 of Wands and the Chariot, I will say there could be something about this connection that was quite ego gratifying for the both of y'all. Like, I won't say that there were sweet feelings between the both of you guys, but I feel like the both of you guys with 6 of Wands giving each other attention, it did make you feel some type of way. I'm hearing ambition with the Chariot energy, so I feel like the both of you guys could have been similar in that way. There's also something about I want to say choosing or owning feelings or desires could have been a factor or something that affected things here. What are A's feelings towards Michaela? See, what are A's feelings towards Michaela? We have the 10 of Wands. Six of Swords. The Magician. 10 of Cups. Yeah, we have the Star. The 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit. Speaking, clarify the 6 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. Speaking, clarify the Magician. We have the 3 of Cups, King of Cups. Speaking, clarify the 10 of Cups. We have the King of Swords. King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Back of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So it does feel like there was a 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. There was a definite like difference in, I want to say, energetic exchange here between the both of you guys. Things could have been or felt one-sided at times. I want to King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The reason why, there is a logical reason why it feels like, you know, if there was attraction between the both of you guys and, you know, he didn't, you know, make any sort of effort or take any step in any way or any meaningful way, I do feel it could be because with the 10 of Cups, he could be, you know, already involved with someone. The Star makes me feel like there is a feeling for him where he got a lot of a feeling of flattery or attention with the star energy. But I feel with the Ten of Wands, I do actually see him, I do see him feeling a little bad because he feels like, especially with the Six of Swords, I feel like him, when he thinks about the situation, he feels a little bad because he could tell, that, maybe you really liked him or you were really into him. But I do feel like, the reason why with the Eight of Wands, it's like, it could have been like, the energies in the area and you could feel it. And I do feel with the Ace of Cups that what you were feeling was real. But the reason why there was an action, things aren't progressing or moving forward, is because this person, didn't really have that capacity. This person could have had, like, that's what I'm getting with the Ten of Cups. I do feel like this person could have been involved. At least at the time when, you guys had something going. I do feel like that's why his energy was inconsistent too. I feel like with I do feel like there was maybe something with the Hermit too, maybe something kind of low key about things. I do feel too you could have been feeling like you like him, you're drawn to him, but just something could have been feeling off. The Magician is saying, like, this is a man who's completely in his faculties. Like, he knows with the Three of Cups and the King of Cups, like, if he wants to be with somebody or, like, date someone, he knows how to make that happen. So it wasn't like any sort of, like, awkwardness or, like, any sort of, like, that wasn't the hurdle for him. The obstacle was, I do think he had, I would say with the Three of Pentacles, I do think this person had other things going on. I would say that. I do think that he was attracted to you, the Queen of Wands. I do also think with the Queen of Wands too, though, he did pick up on the fact that you really wanted him to be, like, attracted to you as well. You could have, Queen of Wands, especially too when it's like somebody introducing you to a vibe they can't maintain. Like, it can be kind of tricky for a Queen of Wands to kind of clock this type of rejection because it doesn't feel like a rejection. You feel like, oh, he's like me before. All I gotta do is just gotta bring him in again, be more seductive, alluring, attractive. But it's like no matter what you do, it's never going to, it's never doing anything to really push the envelope. Because, if he was moving in that way, if he was doing what you wanted him to do, he would be doing that. He would be moving. It would be much more of a, easier free flowing energy. I do see him feeling bad because I really do feel he was involved. Like, I'm getting that with Justice. Justice is like somebody, I just see him being in a situation. Now we can pull some more. We'll see more what, like, the Oracle and stuff confirms. But that is what I'm getting when it comes to him. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, even the Six of Pentacles makes me feel... Six of Pentacles can sometimes point to somebody like, dividing up their time and attention, and somebody being quite in control of where that I do feel like there was a dynamic where it's like a little bit of a push and pull, you know, breadcrumby energy. But I feel that is because I see him dividing his attention up between, it could be two situations or just, you know, different things. I do see him still being involved in some of the Six of Cups. Maybe this could be someone that he has Ten of Cups family with, so he could have children. Or there could just be, also too, with the Six of Cups could be just a long-term energy. This could be someone, you know, like high school sweethearts, something like that. Or it's somebody he's been involved with for a while. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what can Michaela expect next? We have soulmate recognition and friendship. We have divine timing. We have detachment. We have growth. I would say I feel the energy, Ace of Cups, the energy is there. But there's also a logical reason why this energy wasn't acted upon. We have confusion, yeah. I do feel you maybe could have felt quite confused in a situation or unsure. There was when those Six of Pentacles situations, when you know somebody gives and then they take, then they give, then they withhold. You never really know where you stand, so you never feel quite secure. Spirit, what is next? We have take time to breathe out. We have your commitment is being tested, and we have a personal issue, which is resolution. We do have what do you need to release. I do feel like this connection could have been helping you to maybe work through some things that you do need to grow through and release. Yeah, because we do have growth here. And we have a personal issue, which is resolution. So that to me is also signaling a lot of this relationship being a site of, you know, growth and maturation for you. I feel like, yeah, maybe things were kept on like a friendly level, but I feel like that was intentional with the magician energy. That was intentional. I feel like with detachment and take time to breathe out, that you do have to just consider and like think it through when it comes to the situation. There could be an element of divine timing, or accepting the situation to some degree. Maybe you've been trusting in divine timing when it comes to this connection. There is a level of detachment that would be healthy, as though like if it comes, you know, to you, that's cool. If it doesn't, I do feel like that is the attitude to have when it comes to the situation. Alright, Spirit, anything else for what Michaela needs to know when it comes to A? We have you're so special, you're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. I definitely feel that too. Maybe you guys could have had like some sort of 12th house or even 11th house synastry, because it feels like there was something here that, you know, maybe kept this person like kind of coming back to you. So my thing is, I do see the energy being there, but you know, feelings have to be respected. We have my dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free. and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. I do feel too a lot of what this person feels could be in their dreams, their fantasies. We have you're my soulmate with the soulmate recognition energy. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. We have tears. When I think about you, I cry. And I was picking up, I don't know, maybe this person cries, but I was feeling with the Six of Swords, definitely some sort of blue energy, especially if things have come to some sort of, you know, wrap with the Eight of Wands between the both of you guys. We have something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Spirit, anything regarding this person's relationship status. Oh, and we have attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So I just feel like this person is perhaps in some capacity still attached. Okay. We have ready for love. I do actually see you being in an energy boo where you are ready for love. Maybe this connection has, to some capacity, like I said, been leading to some sort of growth or introspection for you. You've been growing through this connection with growth here. So I do feel like you could be in an energy where you are ready to love. You know, just because this person might not be ready doesn't mean that you aren't. Okay. Spirit, any message for Michaela when it comes to this connection with A? We have make a move. The time is now. Someone is planning to take action, or it's time for you to make the move. And we have annoyance. You and your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. Yeah, I feel like that could have been the problem here. Nobody was making a move. Or maybe, too, this could be offering you some clarity around, you know, why there was a lack of movement. We have laughter. The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no code could ever. We have explore. Take a ride and explore new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. And we have sweet song. Soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. And a surrender message, please, Spirit. Spirit, any surrender message for Michaela? Whoa. One, please. Thank you so much. We have surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. We also have surrender to success. It says you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. And we do have surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay, boom. So that is what I have for you. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, some guidance when it comes to your situation, boom. Let's see. I would say that being unattached to any sort of outcome between the both of you guys is the right energy for you to be in or be working towards. So I'm not sure. But I know detachment is the key. Alright. Yeah, it has to be like, you know, either like it has to be it's good if it happens, it's good if it doesn't happen. Like I'm gonna be okay. You know, if it does happen, that's beautiful, that's lovely. If it doesn't happen, I know it's still gonna be beautiful, it's still gonna be lovely. Okay. Is bake here? Who could use it, but I know you wanna come and get an easy. Cause I'm all the brethren. Let me see. Let me let me take a look at the comments, y'all. Okay. Hey SB. Thank you, my love. Hey Raga. Hi Mystical High Priestess. Thank you, boo. Oh wow, Raga. OMG. OMG, because I was not sure how things were gonna go between them. But wow. I hope everything went well. You're super welcome, Michaela. Okay, thank you, Raga. I should be able to get to it, boom.
You just stopwatch.
Yeah, I'm running it right now.
Good.
Yes, it really be helping though. I be trying. Okay. All right, let's do this. Me, you gonna start saying instead.
Please.
Let's do this. You get what just said? Okay, I'm going. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy Spirit is Leah involved with Jordan romantically. Spirit is Leah involved with Jordan romantically. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands and the Star. We have the Lovers. We have the King of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Cups? Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the King of Cups. We have the Hierophant. Back of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. I'm getting yes, bake. But yeah, I'm getting yes, bake. Knight of Cups typically is a card where somebody is dating someone. Queen of Wands and the Star, you know, this is her being very attractive and able to with the Star. You know, Five of Wands is typically, you know, people like you with the Five of Wands energy. Maybe even, you know, there's definitely some sort of competition or people definitely competing for her attention with the Five of Wands. I do think that this is somebody that she likes. I would say, yeah. Let's see. Wait, let's do this. Spirit is Leah involved with Jordan romantically. We have how's your mom and them? Whatever floats your boat. I don't know if this is somebody that she has like some sort of history with. Yeah, catching lightning bugs. Yeah, 2 peas in a pod. Yeah, I would say this is somebody that she is involved with. Yeah, we have Stumper Crowns. I don't know if this is somebody from her past. But, I would say that I do see her being involved with this person. Yeah. Spirit is Leah involved with Jordan romantically. Yeah, I'm attached to my ex. Yeah. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So I definitely think that she could still be dealing with him. You know. King of Cups and a Hierophant. And specifically, I want to say, I don't know if they have like some sort, they have something that is like kind of binding them or keeping them together. Like, I don't know, maybe they've been in each other's lives for a long time. Like I said, I don't know if they have children or something. Or maybe we have childhood here. They've known each other for a long time. There's some sort of connection, maybe even emotional dependence. Something with the Hierophant has been established here between them. So it just feels like this is somebody who has been in her life. You have not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. You have tears. When I think about you, I cry. Back of the deck, we have focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. Any surrender? Any surrender message, Spirit? We have surrendered to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. And we have surrendered to rest and sleep to prevent burnout. Slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Alright. So yeah, I definitely do feel like they are involved to some degree. I do feel that. Yeah. Alright, that's what I have for you, Bake. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. Thank you for popping in and letting me be for you. I do appreciate it. You're welcome. All right, so SB sent in for a love check-in, and she wants to look into the energy between her and Braulio. Okay, boom. All right, so let's start. Woo. Yeah. Only we know what it's talked about, baby. Boy. Don't know how you can be driving me so crazy. Boy. Right now I'm doing paid readings, Latoya. Boy, boy, be the loyalty you need to trust me. Boy, oh. Alright, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. Spirit, what's the current connecting energy between SB and Braulio? Spirit, what's the current connecting energy between SB and B? What's the current connecting energy, Spirit, between SB and B? We have number 24 here. This is like the 6 of Cups in this deck, and it says, I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Baby, I want this. I want this to last forever. So I'm hearing reunion, but this could be, you know, there's this resonance, this feeling of maybe being pulled or drawn to each other, like, you know, wanting to come back to each other. You're just drawn to each other. I do feel that with this 24 energy. We have number 52 on the back of the deck, it says, ever since you left me, I've been trying to hide the pain, painting on a smile with lipstick, putting on a big charade. So maybe there was some separation or distance here between the both of you guys, and maybe things could have felt deeper than what meets the eye, or than what you guys have said or confessed, is what I'm hearing to one another. Okay, let's see. Alright. Spirit, what are B's current feelings towards SB? You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the World. You have the Six of Cups. Spirit, what are B's current feelings towards SB? You have the Two of Wands. You have the Three of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify the World. You have the Ace of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Cups. Oh, literally, you have the Six of Cups come out. That's crazy. Knight of Swords. So there is a comfort and familiarity here between the both of you guys. I do feel that with the Six of Cups energy. I'm here with the Knight of Swords, banter, fun. And it makes me feel too... There's a stimulation with the Knight of Swords that the both of you guys get from one another. You guys like talking, like chatting. Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Wands? We have the Three of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Tower. So I don't know if you guys are coming off some sort of upset or breakdown or separation here between the both of y'all. Yeah, maybe with the Knight of Swords, you have been there for this person. This person has been there for you. With the Knight of Swords energy, it just feels like there has been a lot of energy, you know, here between both of y'all. That's why it could be easy to, with the Six of Cups, to revisit things, reconcile, you know, start things again. But yeah, I feel like you guys are coming up off some sort of, maybe I want to say tower. It could be huge blow, but it's just like some sort of breakdown or something destabilizing. I do feel for him, there's a want or desire to kind of carry on as usual with the Seven of Pentacles energy. He feels like whatever you guys do, it works. You know, he's used to it. You know, for him, he's like, I'm hearing like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But there is this feeling that he feels with the Seven of Pentacles that, you know, because of the investment here, the amount of time and energy here, there could be a want or desire for more. He feels like things are, there's a lot on the table here between the both of you guys. And he does feel with the World that things are liable to wrap up or end if he doesn't meet you on the love score. It's when we're getting with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. For him to go down this route is some sort of gamble with the Two of Wands energy. Maybe he's being informed with the Three of Swords by his past heartache or trauma to some degree. But this isn't like the Queen of Swords where you're trying to be smart, where you know, have integrated your pain. You work through that wounding. You work through the disappointment. You work through, you know, the breakdown. You work through that energy. It's made you wiser. It's made you stronger, more informed. You know, it's not like it's coming from that place. This is coming from a place of the Three of Swords, of somebody who could still be hurting. Maybe not even really doing the work that they need to do to truly address with the Three of Swords that the pain that they could be feeling with the Three of Swords energy. I feel like his actions with the Two of Wands, I feel like right now things are good because, you know, you guys are trying to be on your best behavior and like reorient things and like, you know, reach a state of peace and harmony. But I feel like his plans with the Two of Wands, or maybe lack of plans, or the actions that he could potentially take, I see them bringing more disappointment than you would want. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Every time the Nine of Pentacles comes out, somebody is embracing single energy, or most comfortable with it, is wanting with the Nine of Pentacles single energy. Like, I do feel this with the Nine of Pentacles for him. Something about the connection. It feels like, you know, like I keep getting that it works, you know. He's just very, I would say with the Nine of Pentacles, very stubborn, very stuck in his ways. Thinking about things from a practical lens, but in a way, like, of course, you want to be practical, but this is a very limiting, constructing way of living, you know. I think I said that the wrong way. This is a very limiting way of living. Like, I get the emphasis on safety too, but it's like a Four of Pentacles energy. Like, you do all these things to make yourself safe, and now you aren't happy because you are, it's like you're trapped. Spirit, what can SD expect next with B? I do see, like, Ten of Swords. I just see some of the same dynamic. And the Six of Cups is saying that you're getting, you know, more of the same between the both of y'all. Spirit, what can SB expect next with B? Don't wanna be adored, I don't wanna be ignored. You're not into me, and maybe he's not delivering. I just gotta put it out there. We have Spotted G. Yeah, it seems with the Four of Wands, Boo, that you do have, you want to be in a relationship. That is on your mind. You know, when it comes to him, yeah, we have Wild Card on the back of the deck. I do kind of feel that with him, like he is kind of wild or he's hard to pin down. His energy is hard to pin down. Spirit, what can SB expect next with B? what can SB expect next with B? You have the answers you need are coming. You have your hard work is paying off. You have confidence is your key to success. Back to the deck, we have don't let your past hold you back. And it's interesting, we do have the Six of Cups here, which does talk about the past. It's not that, you know, it could work with this person, but I do feel like there needs to be like the switching up of the dynamic here between both you guys, because if you know, you keep doing the same things, you guys keep going on in the same sort of way that you guys are going, you're going to get more of that. And if that's not what you're wanting, you know, it is going against your desires to some capacity. I feel like follow your heart makes me feel like you still being open to the situation and trying to navigate it, trying to move from your heart, and listening to your heart. I do feel like there, with the Ace of Cups, is saying that there will be an opportunity for you maybe to face your fears and put yourself in a position where you are putting how you feel on the line when it comes to this person. We have divine timing, so that there could be an air of that. Also maybe distance to some degree as well with the World and the Two of Wands. For robotic to come out, boo, a part of me feels like this person, like I said, the Three of Swords to me is like something is still, you know, definitely soft or tender to the touch. And a robotic is making me feel like, you know, there could be an emotional unavailability that your person is exhibiting. This person could be, you know, reflecting this back to you in some way as well. But I just don't feel like this person, you know, has the capacity. You know, we didn't have a lot of cup energy. I don't think this person has the capacity to really, you know, give to you what it is that you need. Strategy is like a card of reminiscing. It says longing, missing and desiring something that may not return, melancholic nostalgia, awareness and acceptance of something missing. I just feel like something just feels like it is missing when it comes to this connection. I do see you being in a position though, SB, where it does feel like you are ready for love and ready for connections. It feels like, you know, maybe you have been putting in some work when it comes to your relationships, but there could be, it's like either, you know, I do feel like you have to move in a more confident energy, and it's either, you know, he's going to get with that, or you are going to have to move forward and find somebody who can complement your energy much better. I feel like maybe you are being challenged to be confident with him in some way, to assert yourself in some way. I feel like there could be some clear conversation here too between the both of you guys. Spirit, what does SB need to know when it comes to B? We have this isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So yeah, I do feel with divine timing, I do feel that energy. Like I said, I feel like there's a timeline, there's a possibility where, you know, you guys could be in healthy be healthy versions of yourself and be in a healthy and supportive relationship. But right now, like, I feel like the dynamics between the both of you guys, the way that this connection could be like kind of structured instead of it's not creating the best conditions for a healthy connection between the both of y'all. We have mother wounds, and it feels like something does have to change before that could be a possibility. So like I said, the dynamic, the way that you guys could be communicating, you know, Six of Pentacles, you know, an ending of the push and pull, you know, an ending of the guessing, like, you know, let's just put all our cards on the table. I feel like that that energy has to be established before you guys can move forward. We do have mother wounds here. It says my mother is a big influence on my behavior now. As an adult, I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. So yeah, we have the Three of Swords here. I do feel like he is wounded on a emotional level. This could stem from, you know, wounds related for him to the mother, the feminine, or a caretaking force in his life. We have jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. It could be a factor of that. Maybe he could like, maybe it's not that, like the truth, you know, if we were looking at it clearly with nothing attached to the energy, the truth is that, you know, you and this person are aligned in some way, but this person could definitely be like, this person can have like, you know, low self-esteem or not think the best of themselves. This person could feel like you could be too good for them. That's really the energy I'm getting to. And so this could manifest as this person feeling jealous or insecure. I also feel this person, yeah, we have playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. So this person could wield power in this relationship through the withholding and the giving of, you know, energy and affection in you guys' connection. But I also feel like this person could act like this too because this could make him feel or give him more power. There could be a reason why, I feel like there's a reason why he likes the inconsistency. It can make him, the inconsistency or a little bit of the lax, non-committal energy, because he feels like, you know, he has that power, that sway. We have feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore. And it's easier to just stay in silence. I do feel like he is kind of in a space where he is kind of lost. But he also, I would say too, he is not somebody who is, you know, we have a finding myself card in this deck. So he's not interested in, you know, finding himself, you know, at this time. So, you know, that lost energy, that unsure energy, that ungrounded energy from him is only going to, you know, because he's in that energy, that's what he's adding to the connection. We do have my fantasy. It says you're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. So I do see him being very, you know, attracted to you, really liking you. But there could be a part of him too, I feel like he treats this like a fantasy, like he, like, grounded, you know, make it real. I keep hearing like, oh yeah, one day, oh yeah, we're gonna do that. But it's like, okay, well, when are we gonna do that? Like, you don't have any plans, you're not gonna do anything to make it a reality. I kind of feel that when it comes to him. Is there any final messages for SB when it comes to B? You have faith, trust and believe that love is here to stay this time around. Don't let fear or doubt interfere. Trust the divine. We have divine union. It says, congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. And we do have self-love. As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself. And we do have main attraction. Someone can keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the center of attention. This, to me, is mirroring. This confidence is your key to success energy. I don't know. I feel like with him, you do have to be in an energy where it's kind of like where you can take or leave him. We have deeper intimacy. The feeling of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected to your partner. I do feel like this is something that you could be really needing from your relationships, from your partner, from your partnerships, to feel safe. Spirit, any final message for SB when it comes to B? We have surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. And we have surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And we also have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. I do feel, yeah, I'm feeling like energy, I feel like it's time for you to receive love, boo. Okay. Well, that is what I have for you, honey. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. Okay, mystical high priestess. All you gotta do is say yes. Okay, mystical high priestess. Let's see. You got messages from your person. Okay. I also see Yahira sent something in. Thank you, my love. Okay, boom. So mystical high priestess, would you want me to pull on this person's like energy and then pull some message cards for you? And I could also clarify the message cards for you as well. Thank you, by the way, Yahira. I have Mystical, Raga, Yahira, and then I could do you, Philomena, if you would like me to. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, Mystical. Okay, thank you, boo. All right, let's do this. Okay, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. Spirit, what is MHP's person's current energy towards her? Alright, Spirit, what is MHP's person's current energy towards her? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Swords? We have the Ten of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify the Three of Swords? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Hangman. Back of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, I feel like this person is just a little bit too rough with you, is really what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords energy. I feel like this person could be a little flighty, a little aloof, kind of caught up in their own world. But I do also feel too with the Knight of Swords, when this person does deal with you, I feel them being a little rough. I don't like the way this person handles you. We got the Ten of Cups, so I don't know if you have family or children with this person, or you guys have been involved for quite some time with the Ten of Cups. It does feel with the Seven of Pentacles that there has been a lot invested into this connection. With the Page of Cups, you know, I feel like there's some sort of sentimental energy, or this person is attached to you in some way with the Page of Cups. With the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords, to me, is make me feel like there has been some sort of breakdown or separation here between the both of you guys. I feel more hurt, you know, when it comes to this person that maybe you bargained for or wanted or anticipated. Six of Swords is giving me like a separation energy. So it feels like there has been that to some degree. I do feel like there could be an energy with this person of waiting, you know. I'm here waiting in vain with the Hangman energy. I feel like there has been considerable amount of energy, you know, time, resources. Like, I feel like somebody has given it all. Maybe you've given it all to some degree with this person. But the Nine of Pentacles is pointing to somebody who wants to be, is embracing or living like or acting like they are single to some, you know, to some degree with the Nine of Pentacles here. So despite with the Page of Cups, you know, this person isn't even as strong they're not seemingly as strong in their other energy as they are, you know, in, you know, their feelings towards you. And I do feel like that's an issue. I feel like that's the reason why, even though this person with the page, because they have maybe some sort of attachment to you, this maybe it's like their want or desires, or they're maybe impulsive, brash, you know, not thinking before acting, sort of behavior, you know, it typically overrules or weighs over that. I feel like with the Ace of Cups, you could really, you know, it's not that you can't, because you can't help what you feel with the Ace of Cups. And I do feel like, you know, you've been, the moon is like a lot of, the moon and the Hermit is a lot of growing through this connection. So I feel like there is a reason with the Ace of Cups why you maybe have been drawn to the situation. But the Ace of Cups too is also a card of not just loving somebody else, but loving oneself as well, and learning how to do that. I do feel like this connection could have been a site for that. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands there. Yeah, literally the Knight of Wands coming out. We have the Empress. We have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. I feel like he has done a lot to fracture trust here in this connection between both of you guys. Yeah, I don't know with the Empress if there is like some, I don't know if, you know, I'm getting something regarding children, so you guys could, you know, have that sort of relationship. But that's what I'm getting with him. I feel like he acknowledges that, but I see him primarily, you know, wanting to be single and definitely moving like that, especially too with this Knight of Wands energy. Like, this is somebody who, because it feels the Knight of Wands very young, this is not a person who has guided out their system. This is not a person who, you know, this is the person who has mastered learning how to get what they want. This is the person who hasn't learned a lesson of, even though I want something, it's not always good for me to get. So with the Knight of Wands energy, you're going to run into a lot of behavior where somebody's just doing stuff, you know, with the Knight of Wands energy for attention, you know, to big up their ego, to make themselves feel good about themselves, to let themselves know that they still have it. You know, the Knights are inconsistent in their energy. So this is a person blows very hot, confidence for days, and then, you know, can't get out of bed if they aren't being seen as God's greatest gift on earth. So that's what I'm getting with this person. I don't know if this person has dealt with other feminines with the Queen of Wands and has brought a lot of disappointment. But I could see that as well. Spirit, what can MHP expect with her person next? We have interference. We have sparks. We have detachment. We have romance. We have synchronicity. So let's see. Maybe you have been getting signs or picking up on things regarding him. We have interference here, so this is pointing to some sort of interference. Maybe maybe there is some sort of third-party interference here with this interference card. Sparks makes me feel like there still is a charge when it comes to this person. There still is something that is like, it's really hard for you to tame when it comes to this person. This person knows with the Knight of Wands how to charm you. I can see this. Let me get the rest of the cards. But I can see, I'm getting a little bit of a love bombing energy. Spirit, what can MHP expect next for her person? We have a win-win outcome is forecast. We have it's time to release negativity. We have be bold and make the first move. And then we have on the back of the deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like, yeah, we have detachment here. It is super important when it comes to him to, like, if you are going to deal with him, boom, I feel like it's important to not be attached to a specific outcome with him because his energy is just too inconsistent. So, you know, I would just enjoy the moment for what it is when it comes to him. Nothing more, nothing less. There could be, yeah, be bold to make the first move. Sometimes, too, it's like situations where maybe things have been in the balance, but you've been just too afraid to move forward. I do feel, too, he's used to things, you know. He doesn't really have too much of an incentive to change as he really could. I would say that, too. I feel like with a win-win outcome is forecast, he's going to make you an offer that's really kind of hard to refuse. But it's just, with that Libra energy, it's making me think of justice. Like, you know, is this really right for me? Is it really right for you? I feel like you are tired of the difficulty, though, in your love life. And I do feel like that is coming to an end. I do. Okay. Spirit, any messages from MHP's person to her? Any messages from MHP's person? You have gaslighting you. It says, I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. We have you're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. We have father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. So he could definitely be in a wounded masculine energy for sure. Just definitely telltale signs of a wounded masculine for sure. That in and out, that push and pull, that, you know, running roughshod over you. Not thinking of thinking of power as a means of trying to, as a means of a way to dominate and control, as opposed to uplifting and empowering others, right? So we have nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Also, too, Mystical High Priestess, if there's any message that you see here, boo, that you want me to clarify, just let me know, and I will for you. We have soon here. I'm going to contact you soon. I do feel that. I do see some sort of contact here between the both of you guys. But yeah, we have playing games. This is the game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. A lot of people's ideas of romance and like you know, romantic relationships too is playing games. I'm hearing Here We Go by, yeah, Coco Jones. So it could kind of feel like that too. Like, I feel like it's just like, it's kind of getting exhausting. Like, okay, maybe it was fun at first, but it's kind of getting exhausting. You know, like, what else? What else? How else can we have fun? How else can we play? How else can we enjoy each other? You know, ooh, you made me jealous. Okay, now what else? We do have Let Me Go. It says you deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. I do feel like, yeah, he needs some distance. Like, I do feel that. Some sort of distance. All right, Spirit. Any other messages for MHP? We have Work With Me, Baby. So I feel like he is going to be trying to get you to work with him. We have I Always Do What's Easy. I feel like with him, and that's a part of the father wounds too. You know, especially too with the Knight of Wands, it's so easy to go for the low-hanging fruit, to go for what's easy. But for somebody like him, he needs something that is going to challenge him, that requires perseverance, that requires, you know, doing something that brings a little bit of a challenge, but it's actually quite rewarding as well. We have I'm emotionally unavailable. So that could be very well it. We have Cut the Attitude. So he could be feeling some type of way about you, you know, having or feeling the way that you feel towards him. We have I Can't Stop Thinking About You. I do see I Can Grow With You behind that. We have I'm Mad at You Right Now. Behind that was I'm All About Me Right Now. I'm Not Ready for a Relationship. He could be mad because it's like you are realizing this and you're moving accordingly. Yeah, people like that can, you know, get mad when you realize like, oh, okay. And you also start to move accordingly. They don't like that. We have Answer the Phone. I definitely feel like he's going to try to be getting into contact with you. One of you to talk to him, like, you know, try to talk it out. We have I'm Thinking of the Long Term with You. Maybe he's making his promise, but you need a return on the investment with the Seven of Pentacles. You need a return. You need to see something. It can't just be words anymore. You need actions. You need something that you can feel. We have I'm Sorry If You're Sorry Too. Back of the deck, we do have I Care For You Deeply. I will say this person, I do feel he only has but so much capacity, you know, with that Page of Cups. He could go deeper. You know, the Page has to, you know, evolve into the Knight and then eventually the Queen King. But that does require, especially with the Cups energy, going deeper, you know, going within, expressing emotions, softening to some degree, being your version of somebody who is vulnerable or open. And, you know, it just feels like he doesn't see the value in it. He's not open to it. So, you know, not happening in the way that it could or should. Spirit, any surrender messages for Mystical High Priestess? We have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. You have surrendered to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Okay, so yeah, don't feel like you have to play it small. That's what I'm getting for you, boo. We do have surrender to prayer. It says give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. This is so true. Maybe you do have to pray on it. Ask your spiritual team, your higher self, God, or your higher power for some sort of clarity, some sort of answers, some sort of understanding, some sort of support, and they will offer it to you. Okay, boom. But yeah, that is what I have for you, honey. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity. I hope that brought you some insight and some guidance when it comes to him. And thank you, hun, for popping in and letting me read for you. I do appreciate it. Hey, Kiba. Quickba. You have to wait, boo. I will have to see if I can take you. You'll have to wait for me, if that's okay. Before I can say, yeah, I'll have to see how fast I get through the other readings. You don't even listen. I ain't even tripping. Tired of fucking talking. And I just ain't even looking. Guess I finally got a feeling off of you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, boo. Oh yeah, I can't believe it. You mistreated me. I wouldn't either. It's realized I ain't gotta die no more. I ain't gotta cry 'cause I'm off of you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said I'm off of you. You, 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 you. Oh yeah, yeah. Baby, speaking. I don't even care. Let's see. She took it right there, took it right there. I try to keep it right there. Hey. Okay. Stay on the streets. Baby, you can get me to your bed. Oh, baby. I ain't tired of love. I ain't again because I'm over you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Spirit, what is JH's current energy towards me? Keep my little woody woo. My little Spirit, what is JH's energy towards me? We have the Two of Cups. We have the King of Swords. We have the Hangman. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I would say he did not think that he was going to see or run into her again. Spirit, can you clarify the Two of Cups? We have the Hermit. We have the World. Two of Swords. We have Temperance. Back of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So he's very focused and interested in her right now with the Knight of Swords energy. Like I said, he didn't feel like, you know, he was going to see her again. With the Hangman, he could have accepted, you know, that with the Two of Swords, you know, the situation was, you know, kind of over and done with. So for him, it was Wheel of Fortune. He's feeling a lot of feelings. I ain't gonna lie. He's feeling a lot of feelings when it comes to, you know, him meeting and connecting with her again. He's dipping his toe into it with the Temperance energy, feeling her out, you know, like I said, still interested. King of Swords in the World, I will say the matter of fact though, with the King of Swords in the World, for him, he is just this type of person, very focused on the world, what's around him, how people are going to respond, especially like maybe his community. King of Swords makes me think of air sign. Air sign men are very concerned with what their community, the people around them, you know, have to say. So I do think it's important to keep that in mind when it comes to him. But right now it feels like with the Hermit, things are nice between the both of them. It feels like there's an element of privacy here though with the Hermit energy. I don't know, it feels like he's trying to be like kind of low-key. I do feel that. So be mindful of that when it comes to him. I see him being reserved though, him not trying to rock the boat too much. I see him also trying to keep his feelings to himself. He is feeling a lot though beneath the surface beneath the surface, more than he is definitely saying. But I feel like he's afraid of what him saying or confessing that those feelings could lead to, or what they would mean. Eight of Pentacles though, like I said, definite interest in him, like definitely making the effort. Just be mindful of the things that he's doing with this Hermit and the Seven of Wands. Make sure that you have like firm boundaries with him. If you feel like something is off too, don't hesitate to bring it up or to say something, because you're probably not wrong. Especially with this Hermit energy, like, I am a Scorpio moon, so I understand the difference between privacy, somebody wanting to be private, and somebody like hiding or like ducking or dipping or not wanting to be seen, you know. And I am kind of getting that energy with him. I am feeling with the High Priestess, be mindful with him. Spirit, what is this energy towards Nina? It sucks though, because we have the Two of Cups, which makes me feel like, once again, Two of Cups is a mutual feeling, a mutual connection, you know, him really liking you as much as maybe you are feeling him. But I don't know, he's weird. Like, people like this are, when so much of your emphasis or focus is on like public persona and how people are going to perceive you, and making sure that the people that you are seeing with align with that image, you're going to do weird stuff. You're not going to be organic, you know, in your relationships. Spirit, what else? Spirit, what does Nina need to know when it comes to JH? We have, is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Not the low-key possessiveness. That's hilarious. We have, I'm single. I feel like he low-key wouldn't want you to be dating or talking to anybody. We do have, I'm single. It says, I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. So this could be what he is saying. It's always the I'm singles that's catching feelings quick as hell, though. You know, with the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, which is very interesting. He's definitely in denial and definitely pushing the feelings back. Yeah, we have jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Yeah. Very emotional. Yes, low-key though. We have missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. So I see him low-key missing you. We have my fantasy. Low-key, it says, you're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. So low-key, you know, maybe passionate feelings towards you as well. You have your so special. It says, you're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. I really do feel like he feels like that towards you. Back of the deck, we have no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. So like I said, there's something about you that's kind of sticking out to him. With this, I'm single. Is this negotiable? Or this is a staunch position? Spirit, please clarify. I'm single. We have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. You know, 6 of Cups is saying that be careful when you get in a 6 of Cups situation, because it's like you being drawn to that person, very comfortable with that person, a level of familiarity with that person. You kind of understand this person, you understand their temperament, but that also leads you to being super empathetic, letting a lot of stuff slide. So just be careful with that 6 of Cups energy. It's like sometimes it's not necessarily like a child relationship, not like a strength child relationship where you are like being very patient and giving a lot of room, but it's like a child in the energy of like with 6 Cups. I see you, I understand you, like down to your inner child, like I understand you to your core. So even if you do something necessarily unsavory, I have a lot of empathy and understanding for you. Like I always understand, you know, maybe why you're doing what it is that you're doing, which, you know, creates the conditions where the relationship can, you know, be mended and patched up and reconciled. But is that the right thing for you? We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. 6 of Pentacles is saying that there is an imbalance in the give and take here, especially with the I'm single. So I do see for him maintaining a single position while also, you know, still being able to indulge in this kind of lovey energy with the 6 of Cups. So just be mindful of that when it comes to him. All right, any surrender? Let's see. Yeah, we have to surrender the drama. Yeah. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. I'm falling into you again. Yeah, I kind of feel that energy too with him. I don't know. Something's just destabilizing with him. I feel like he also, I do feel like he could come with some drama. I do feel that when it comes to him, he comes with some drama. So it's just whether or not you want to deal with it, boom. Yeah, surrender to wonder and awe, open to the magic of every moment, and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. We have surrendered defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay, that is what I have for you, my love. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. And thank you, Raga, for popping in and letting me read for Mina. I do appreciate it, and I'm wishing you guys the best. I really hope your person gets over this, Mina, because the Two of Cups, I love that. I love to see that. But yeah, Father, I'm seeing Father Wounds. Yeah, a lot of this is him on his own authenticity. Him deciding, you know, what kind of person he wants to be with the King of Swords. Do I want to do what is socially acceptable? Or I guess what, you know, what goes along to get along? Or what do I want to do what's deeply meaningful, what's true to me? Despite how other people are going to feel about it. Boom, boom. I'll be back out in summer, but I like to call it immortal. Cause I got this feeling like it's alright, alright. Alright, we will do Yahira, and then we'll do Philomena. Let's see, what is Yahira's question? She says, what is Hassan's current energy towards me? No contact. Okay, boom. Spirit, what is Hassan's current energy towards Yahira? Okay. We have the Magician. What is Hassan's current energy towards Yahira? We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. So can you clarify the Magician? We have the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the World. We have the Eight of Wands. Back of the deck, we do have Judgment. So it feels like he wants to cool things off between both you guys. He wants Judgment's like a redo. So he maybe could feel like you guys need a redo. You need to try to do things differently, come from a different approach, try a different angle. He's low-key, you know, sore with the Ten of Swords about the fact that there is no communication here between the both of you guys. He's trying to figure out, you know, how to approach you, what to say to you, what to offer you in some way. He feels like with the Queen of Wands, you could be hot with him, you could be mad with him. So he's trying to figure out how he can approach you in a way that's going to cool you down and make you be open when it comes to him. This could be making him aware with the King of Cups, you know, what it is that he's feeling towards you. You know, the lack of contact here between the both of you guys. I feel like it could be, you know, hitting him harder than he thought it would. Definitely feels like with the Nine of Cups, he's in his feelings to some degree. Over with the World, you guys. Separating. He could feel too with the World. I'm hearing showing out. So maybe he feels like you could be doing that. Especially with the Queen of Wands. You could be doing the most with the Queen of Wands in the World. He could be feeling like you are doing that, and I feel him feel some type of way. I do see him feeling defensive. I'm not gonna lie, he does feel defensive and on defense. He feels like he could feel the way that he feels, but you could feel the way that you feel too, and maybe you guys can meet somewhere in the middle. Ace of Wands is him wanting a new start or a new beginning here between the both of y'all, and him kind of being in an energy where he's wanting to fight or approach the situation. We have the Empress, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups. So I don't know if you guys have some sort of long-term energy here. That could be a factor. Or there could be there could be an energy where that could be the problem. You're wanting more investment with this Ten of Pentacles. You're wanting for him to maybe be serious. Yeah, this Empress energy. I'm hearing your lady with the Empress energy. So it's just like, I do feel like there's a certain way that you're wanting to be treated in your relationship. You wanted for him to do or give that. I feel like this person, I feel like your person is in his feelings though with the Seven of Cups, because he feels, I feel him being all over the place, but I also feel with the Seven of Cups, him in his feelings or feeling some type of way because he feels like you can have options. Or maybe that could be in a, because sometimes the, you know, the Knight of Cups could be our dreams and the things that we desire or fantasize about. But on the flip side, it could be things that we are triggered by. We have some sort of like negative emotional energy attached to it. And I'm kind of getting that when it comes down. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I feel like that's what he tells himself, or that's how he feels. He does want some sort of reconciliation, or you guys like coming together sort of energy. Spirit, what is Hassan's current energy towards Yahira? Yeah, I'm still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. So there is some way we're still listening, or he can still be listening to you, or he can still be attached to you, or still keeping up. Excuse me, guys, for this truth. Still keeping up with you in some way with this still listening energy. we were just talking about dreams. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. So maybe he has been dreaming about you, waking up and thinking about you. We have soon. I'm going to contact you soon. So yeah, like literally, I was getting that. I feel like he is, Seven of Wands is like somebody is gearing up or trying to be up for the challenge, gather their strength, their courage to pursue or go towards something, even though it feels like Seven of Wands, it could be a little bit of a sticky situation. I do feel that. I feel like he will be contacting you soon. Oh my gosh, showing out. It came out. I was picking that up intuitively. It says I'm acting like I don't care about what's happening between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Maybe the both of you guys are mirroring this energy. We have let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. I feel like he's also too wanting for you guys, whatever it is that you guys could be beefing over, or you know, you guys are into it about. I feel like he's wanting to maybe let that go as well. We have not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. So that could definitely be something. Okay. Any final message, Spirit, for your higher when it comes to Hassan? We have surrender to silence and quiet meditation or contemplation. Let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Oopsie. No, I am not. We have surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Yeah, on the back of the deck, we do have surrender your needs to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So, yeah. That's what I have for you, boom. I do hope that resonates, hon. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. You're super welcome, honey. And thank you for popping in and letting me read for you. I do appreciate it. Okay. Okay, Philomena. Okay, is Quickba still here? Okay, let's do Philomena. And we'll get back to everybody. Oh my Lord. This new era. Because I have to fix this. But either way. Whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. Spirit love reading for Philomena, the month of March. Alright, Spirit love reading for Philomena for March. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Hangman. We have the Ten of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Three of Cups? We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Chariot. We have the Emperor. Back of the deck, we have the Hermit. So I feel like you will still be single in March. I definitely feel like by March, though, the Nine of Swords makes me feel like there could be a fear of loneliness, but I also feel the Nine of Swords, you see how like he's at home in bed. So I feel like that's where you've been. But I feel with the Three Cups, you will be out and about. You'll be having fun. I see more friendship energy for you, boo, more than love connections. I feel like with the Page of Swords, you could be getting attention with the Nine of Cups. People who are, you know, interested in you, maybe even romantically with the Nine of Cups. But it doesn't feel like, you know, anything is like big. I don't see anybody like really saying something. The most I'm getting with the Page of Swords is like somebody like, you know, following you on your social media or like liking you up with the Page of Swords energy, but nothing really too like substantial. I see you moving forward, moving along, still with this Hangman energy, being in an energy of openness and receptiveness. Maybe you could be still, you know, dealing with what you have to deal with the Ten of Wands, working through your own personal, you know, obligations, just your own life too. Spirit love reading for March for Philomena, the month of March for Philomena. You have triggered. We have interference. And we have the Three of Cups. You have optimism. You have communication. So it feels like there could be some sort of situation with this trigger energy that could trigger you to some degree. You know what? Also, let's put this over here real quick. Let's clarify. Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles. There could be a particular situation that is triggering you or trigger some sort of, I feel like maybe you didn't see this coming. Or trigger some sort of growth or introspection. We do have interference here. There could be some sort of third party interference. You could actually be leaving some, or like, you know, leaving some sort of situation because of some sort of interference. Or it's like, you know, the situation, it's like you can't swallow it, you can't stomach it, or like it's not for you. That's what I'm hearing. We have optimism, so you could be feeling optimistic though when it comes to your love life. We have communication. You could have some sort of communication coming in. When it comes to love, we have passion on the back of the deck. Spirit. Love reading for the month of March for Philomena. Yeah, take time to breathe out. We have all this blue. A fiery climax approaches. We have nothing will come of this situation. I'm hearing truth and clarity. I feel like that will be coming in. You'll be seeing things clear. Maybe communicating your truth. I see a lot of passionate energy coming in, especially with a fiery climax approaches and passion here. But there may be some sort of situation and that's not going to progress the way that you might have wanted it to. I feel like you're going to be taking time to like, I do feel like some sort of energy of surrender or relaxing when it comes to your love life, because it just feels like things are a little hot right now. I do feel too you could be running into people who are going to trigger you, who are going to, with this Nine of Swords, you know, make you confront things. If you are pursuing relationships, boom, from a fear of loneliness, you know, those relationships are going to magnify that. I do feel that. So be careful, okay? Try to enter relationships for the right reasons. Don't try to run with this Nine of Swords from the discomfort of this loneliness. Actually sit in it, work through it, nurture yourself. All right. Anything else for love? We have let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. So you could be letting the past go. But yeah, we have the Six of Cups. So the past could be coming up for you to release it or let it go. We have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you be an amazing parent. In our dream of the day, I can experience raising a family together. So it feels like this could, you know, it's very like passionate energy. This could be on someone's mind. We have the Emperor here too. This is either someone has children or wants you to have their children. We have tears here. It says, when I think about you, I cry. You could be doing some purging when it comes to relationships. We have others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. This could also be you with tears and others' opinions, being very strongly triggered or feeling triggered when it comes to love and relationships. But cry through it. Like, that's what I'm getting, boom, with tears. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You have to go through it when it comes to your emotions. If you are feeling this way, feel it. It's only a feeling. It's not going to last forever. But you have to practice that emotional resilience with the tears energy. You could also be quite concerned about other people's opinions. Make sure that you are, like I said, boo, if you really want to go the way of love, if that's really what your focus is, that's really what you're wanting, make sure that you are not allowing for that to inform your choices and your decisions, okay? We have soon here. I'm going to contact you soon. Okay. Any surrender message? And then we'll wrap it up. We have surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. And we have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So I feel like it's super duper important to listen to your body, okay? Okay, Queekba had asked if she could donate. So I did want her to be able to donate, but I'm not sure if Queekba is here anymore. That's on you to see whether or not they are worth your time filling me now. Lucky here? Yeah, so I see Lucky is here. Yes, I received it, Lucky. Hardy Sales Group has sent something in. Okay, Lucky. I'll make you my last read for the night. I'll refund. I don't think that they are here anymore. I'll refund them. Alright, I'm refunding her. Okay, let's do Lucky. Alright, Lucky is my last read for the night. Alright, Spirit, please clear and cleanse the energy. Thank you so much. Spirit, what is the current connecting energy between Lucky and Noah? Spirit, what's the current connecting energy between Lucky and Noah? Spirit, what's the current connecting energy between Lucky and Noah? We have number 20 here. Right then, I didn't even have time to overthink it. I loved you, and all of a sudden, I was all in. So this is like judgment energy. So this could point to this feeling of, you know, you guys being quite drawn to one another. Something that keeps pulling you towards one another. It's like this connection keeps coming up for you. There could be a feeling of this connection provoking or bringing out some, like some sort of spiritual activation for the both of you guys with this judgment energy. Yeah, back of the deck we have number 24. It says, I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Baby, I want this. I want this to last forever. And this is like the 6 of Cups energy. So there could be this strong resonance or pull here between the both of you guys for sure. Alright. Spirit, what are Noah's current feelings towards Lucky? We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Spirit, can you please clarify the 8 of Cups? We have Page of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords. Back of the deck, we have Judgment. So yeah, there could be something about this connection that the both of you guys feel drawn to. You could be learning lessons or growing as a result of this connection. And I feel like this person could be to some degree as well. Eight of Cups is pointing to some sort of separation here. So I don't know if the both of you guys, it just feels like maybe you guys' paths have diverged to some degree. So I do feel that. I feel like this person still has lingering thoughts or lingering questions or unanswered questions. Maybe this person could have felt like things kind of wrapped up kind of quickly between the both of y'all. But I feel like you do cross this person's mind. Like this person thinks about you. This person, their ultimate like thing that they feel though with the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, they feel like they didn't have enough to offer. They feel like, you know, you were too good for them in some capacity. Or they feel like they couldn't stand beside you. You know, this person could feel like a beginner, whereas with the Queen, they feel like you were in more of a pro energy or more mature in some way. So that could have definitely, with the Five of Pentacles, led this person to not feeling the most confident or most sure or most secure when it comes to dealing with you. I feel like this person maybe has thoughts of you. It feels like this person is trying to move forward though with the Eight of Pentacles. There's an acceptance of you guys' situation. This person feels like, you know, if given a chance, it would be cool. But as of right now, it seems like they are moving forward. It feels like this person is quite focused on their own personal development, growth, and success at this time. Could very well be focused on money with the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like this person would be interested in you and would want to talk to you, but for whatever reason with the Queen of Swords, this person feels like maybe they left the sour taste in your mouth, or you want to be distant or like separated from them in some way with the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like if you wanted to have some sort of restart, renewal here, it would have to be on your end. You would have to communicate or say something when it comes to this person. We have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I will say too, this person could have gone back to some sort of situation that maybe just works. I would say that too. Or it's just easier. You know, it's more like a long-term energy to some degree. Three of Pentacles is making me think of like some other party or other situation here. It could be affecting things between both of y'all. But yeah, this person feels with the Five of Wands some sort of block or blockage when it comes to connecting with you guys. This person could feel like with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords that you could be holding back your energy, the fact that you want them or you like them to some degree, or your attention with the Six of Wands. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I feel like you could have been picking up on, I mean, I wouldn't feel so bad about it. I do feel like you could have been picking up on, there's, there is, you know, applying pressure, and then there is also like, why do you want this so badly? What are you trying to prove? Because I'm kind of getting that energy with him too. Um, Spirit, what can Lucky expect next with Noah? We have quality time with grief and sadness. We have money versus love. We have forgiveness. We have redacted here. And we have love. We have unfinished business here. So yeah, it's just your decision with this judgment energy whether or not you want to reprise this or bring this up again. I feel like, you know, if you want to, you can. Spirit. We have communication is key, yeah. We have you're very close to achieving your goal. We have your dreams need a practical plan. Back of the deck, we have what do you need to release? So yeah, there would have to be something that is released. And this could be like, you know, like just maybe a grudge, or with the Two of Swords, a stalemate. Like, you know, that energy of like resistance would have to be released. And Judgment is like, you know, absolution and like, you know, being I'm hearing like the charges drop. Like that's the best analogy I can use to describe it, but that's what it's given with the Judgment energy. It's like, you know, letting bygones be bygones, renewing the situation. We have grief and sadness. So I do feel that there was a feeling of disappointment here on both sides. I feel like you guys could spend some time together or talk about that to some degree. We do have money versus love, and especially too with your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like the both of you guys who need to be honest about your investment and what you can and cannot give to the situation. Communication is key here. We have a lot of blue here as well, so it's going to be very important that you guys speak your truth and say what it is that you feel. I feel like some sort of conversation is coming up here. I feel like you're very close to achieving your goal. If you want forgiveness, reconciliation, or to be on the same page with this person, I feel like that's within your reach, but it does feel like something that you will have to do, something that you will have to extend here with this forgiveness energy. We have love here and we have redacted. I'm not getting, you know, I'm getting like it could go anyway. Like it could be you're not going to get a clear answer on like the outcome or what's going to happen between the both you guys if you do this, or what's going to happen if you don't do this. Because with love energy, I feel like that's the challenge in a situation. You're being encouraged to do just that, to move from the heart, to do what feels right, to do what feels natural, to move from your feelings, to not deny your feelings. So yeah, we have communication is key. So I do feel like if he hasn't replied yet, I do feel like he will. Maybe he's taking some time to sort out his thoughts. Especially, yeah, if you already did say something. Spirit, what does Lucky need to know when it comes to Noah? Spirit, what does Lucky need to know when it comes to Noah? We have playing games. It says, this is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. So I do feel like, I feel that energy when it comes to him with his playing games. We have money versus love, and then we do have full moon and Taurus here. And we have spoiling you. He could be like a gift giver. Or maybe that's, I don't know if that's necessarily his love language. I feel like maybe he could be careful and mindful of this when it comes to him. Because, like I said, I don't know if it's necessarily a gift-giving energy, or this is how he has learned how to navigate relationships. And that's how he learned, that is how he can get what he wants. But just be mindful of that when it comes to him. Yeah, I'm spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. Yeah, focused on money. Yeah. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. We have ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. I do feel that when it comes to him. He doesn't do good with overwhelming feelings and emotions. We have you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. I feel like as much as you feel he could, like, you never know where you stand with him, he could feel that same way with you. I see him being quite intrigued by you. We have it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. He also does like to be with the 5 of Wands and those like competitive sort of energy. All right, let's see. Let's get a few more. Spirit, any final messages for Lucky when it comes to Noah? We have reconciliation. Be open to someone returning and wanting to work things out. So I definitely feel that. We have children. Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. So children could be a factor. Yeah, maybe the want or desire for them to. You have clarity here. Maybe you guys have had a conversation regarding children before, and that could be something regarding you guys' connection to. Yeah, someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. I feel like a lot of clarity is coming in. I do feel that's what I'm getting with this. Communication is key. I feel it's important to try to be straight. Try to, you know, put your cards on the table. Be honest and be truthful and authentic with this clarity energy, because that will bring you the most clarity. That will make things not be so confusing. You'll be able to hear what it is that you're feeling over whatever it is that your mind could be saying. We have disharmony here. There seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship. So there is a need to do just that. Make sure that if you guys are reconciling or reconnecting, that you don't just gloss over things. You do try to work through them and confront them. You're welcome, Lucky. Spirit, any final message for Lucky? Yeah, we do have surrender the idea you can fix someone. So it says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So that is very true, boo. You cannot fix someone. You cannot, like, there, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink it. You know, he has to be thirsty for, you know, growth. He has to be thirsty for finding out new ways he can cope with whatever it is he has going on. He has to be thirsty for figuring out, you know, different ways. He cannot ruin his life, okay? So it's not on you to try to fix him or try to be so understanding. He has to do that healing. He has to take responsibility for himself and his life, because it is his life. You can help. You can be you could help if, you know, help is asked for. You could be an inspiration. You could be a light. You could be a model, but you cannot run his race. You cannot walk his path for him. That's something that he does have to do on his own volition. We have surrendered to non-action. It says now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So yeah, definitely. That's what I'm getting. Leave the, if you already have, you know, reached out, you talked to him, or you say whatever it is that you need to say, definitely, you know, leave the ball in his court. I do actually feel like, you know, he's going to say something. You know, I'm seeing surrender to success, surrender to wonder and awe. So I feel like he will respond. I feel like he, you know, we already have seen that he could clam up, but I feel like he's thinking about whatever it is that you have said. He's trying to have a good response to it, okay? We have surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay, so that is what I have for you, my love. I hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance, honey. And thanks for popping in and letting me read for you. I do appreciate it. Alright, guys, that is it for your girl for tonight. Thank you to everybody who popped in and let me read for them. I really, really do appreciate it. I had so much fun. So thank you guys for being here. I love you all. If I wasn't able to get to you, definitely subscribe to the channel. You guys can put the notifications on. Y'all can see when I go live. And y'all can pop in. And I can do a reading for you. Alright. What else? I do offer personals. They are, I feel like, you know, the live readings are already in depth, but the personals are even more in depth. So if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, definitely do so. guys like the content on the channel, I will be releasing a new reading for you guys tomorrow. So definitely look forward to that as well. All right, my loves. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I feel like I'm gonna have a good weekend. I'm excited. But yeah, that's it for me, y'all. Yeah. Once again, thank you guys so much. Like I said, I had so much fun. I really did have a lot of fun tonight. So thank y'all for letting me read for you. I really do appreciate it. Okay. All right. All right. Love you guys so much. And I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Take really good care of yourselves. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Spend some time with the people that you love, the people that love you. Spend some time with yourself. Do some things that you enjoy. Do some things that bring you some comfort and some peace. Also send a lot of love to everybody. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's happening right now in the world. I try to keep it light over here, but I'm not informed. I do see what's going on. So if anybody is, you know, having to deal with all the stuff that's going on, I'm sending a lot of love and prayers and just great energy to you guys. If you guys are being supportive in any way, thank you for the energy that you are lending to, you know, our brothers and sisters who are really being hunted right now. All right. So yeah, y'all, you know, the world just needs a lot of love. So if y'all could just keep being that, I think that would go a long way. All right. Yeah, let me stop yapping. I'm tired. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Sending you guys lots of love. Sending the world in general just a lot of love. I hope things really get better because it's really starting to get ridiculous. So yeah, but we're grateful for our blessings. We're grateful for spirit, and we are grateful for us ourselves as well, having the power to change things. Don't forget that, you guys, we are all so very powerful, more than we know. All right, love you guys very much. Take really good care. Hold the people you love close. Do something that brightens your day, that brings some good energy into this world. And yeah, y'all, keep breathing. I'll see y'all soon, all right? Love you guys. Bye.